ignore the fact that I'm in an airport. This is our final speech, our persuasive speech. I hope you enjoyed my speech. The topic is Dudleyas. What are Dudleyas? Dudleyas are a succulent plant from the stonecrop family. Dudleyas have fleshy leaves which look like rosettes, and they usually come in colors of gray, blue, and green. They are an extremely popular staple amongst nurseries and shops all around the world, particularly in the States. Dudleya have a limited range. Dudleyas can be found in some of the Southwest states like Arizona, Oregon, Nevada, and California. 26 of the species that can be found only in California, more than half of them are in the red and are endangered. This species is endangered of extinction primarily because of urban encroachment, displacement, and plant poaching. Plant poaching is a huge problem in California. We have had poachers climbing up the mountain, ripping out Dudleyas from our coastlines and then selling them overseas for high profits. Some of the species are so niche that you cannot find them anywhere else in the world. And because these species are very sensitive to their environments, they don't live long outside of their natural habitat. This is a huge problem. When these poachers come and remove our Dudleyas, they damage not just the plant, but the whole ecosystem. We already have fragile coastal conditions. By poaching these native plants, these plant thieves also affect the livelihood of other plant and animal species that rely on this plant for habitat and food. Imagine your one source of food that you rely on is completely eradicated from your diet, and you have to compete with other species to survive. That is the condition that is set when poachers illegally take a native species that other native species rely on. A great example is the Catalina Islands Dudleya, Viron species insularis. It is one of the unique subspecies found only on that island. Because it's only found there, it is particularly vulnerable to illegal collecting. Without this plant, the ecosystem in Catalina could very well collapse. Places like Catalina, who have had thousands of years of development, you can see the difference between the species of gray fox. Species on the mainland in California are significantly larger than those on the island. So to take away a species that can only live and thrive in that particular environment, you are potentially eradicating the future of the other animals existing there. This Dudleya, in their ecosystem, Catalina could very well collapse. In 2021, California passed a bill, AB 223, that provided important protections for many of the Dudleya subspecies. And it went about by penalizing those caught illegally removing these Dudleyas from the state or from private lands without a permit or the landowner's permission. In California, poaching a Dudleya comes with a $5,000 fine per plant. One of the solutions that we may need to give our communities is both education and insight on the value our Dudleyas have and the value of why they should be where they are in their natural habitat. I believe a possible solution is creating harsher laws that would deter poachers from illegally obtaining our critical species. Plus, would you want our ecosystems to collapse? When we change the ecology, even the smallest flea makes a difference. In the photo that I showed you, that is one of our native Dudleya species found in California. I took that picture in February, and you can see the bright green color, the red tipping, and the rosette shape that it has. Because it's such a popular plant, people go out of their way when they go hiking or when they find areas that they are on the cliffside to go and pull them out. Nurseries or natural nurseries that are licensed by the government, they legally collect seeds and grow them. They don't poach from the ground. They don't cut from the ground. The plants from our national park nurseries, they are ethically sourced. So today we spoke about what Dudleyas are, where they are regionally, and the dangers of poaching. I hope that with your continued interest, there will be more opportunities to support preservation of this beautiful plant species, not just in a nursery, but in their natural environment and habitat. Thank you.